in case you have any question for me so far. Because when you go through my channel, you find out that I've been teaching a lot of things. But today, in this particular live video, I'm making it so that to know if you have any question as my follower. If you have any question, you are free to ask. Today is question and answer. Whatever question you ask, I am definitely going to answer it. Okay, so it's just me trying to pay attention to that particular question that has been bothering you, or that particular question that you have in mind. So I'm here waiting for you to ask me a particular question and I'll answer you. And also I want to apologize for the last video I made. That one, I don't know, the brightness, there was a whole lot of break in transmission, and it was something I couldn't handle because the network fluctuation was very bad. The network was very poor, so it's not something I could do that very day. So yeah, I want to apologize for that because it's made, I know a lot of you find it difficult to grab all my teachings. So I am here to answer it. Any question at all, so long as it's something that you ask and people learn from it while I'm answering it, ask. It's important that you ask because when someone is teaching and you are able to ask a particular question, it shows that maybe they I'm improving, and also that we're making progress. Okay, so today you've gone through my channel. Do you have any question in mind that you want to ask? And I'm ready to answer it. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're following for the first time, this is CHISOM VIVIAN, a Babylon's channel. Do well to turn up your notification button, should in case I for a live video like this you get notified, and also should in case I have maybe any new thing to bring in, you get notified for it. Please recommend my channel to your friends, to couples, also to your single friends as well. Okay, let them know that there's a channel like this. A channel like this exists. Yes, it's a parenting channel and it's an educational one. All we do here is all about positive parenting. Okay, and today in this my live video, I really want you to ask me that one question that's been bothering you, that you feel you need to ask, and also you feel people need to know about it and also learn from it. Feel free to ask your question. If this is your first time of seeing my video, please do want to subscribe to my channel. I will appreciate it a whole lot, and it will help my channel to to go a long way. Today's life is all about question and answer. Do you have any question for me? I am ready for any question. Just bring it to the table. Let's discuss it. Let me answer it. That's one thing you feel parents should know, or maybe something you've observed in your environment or you've seen in a child, or maybe a particular character you saw a child exhibit. You feel you want to ask question for, what could be the cause of it or anything. Just ask it. I'm here to answer. It's not all about everything. I am teaching, I am bringing this, I'm talking about this, I'm talking about, but today, let's just, let's also talk about the real thing, because I must not have, I've not, I may not have, maybe, I don't know it all, but I still want other suggestions, people to ask questions, so that I can be able to answer it. Let people be aware. It's all about creating a sensitization, creating an awareness. Let parents know what is happening out there. Do you have any question? Ask. I am well ready to answer it. A lot of it, sometimes we face a lot of challenges when it comes to parenting, but we are humans. We don't know it all. Sometimes you need to ask questions, and sometimes when we ask, I think we get to know, and some little research, we get to know some things, why children behave the way they do, and a whole lot of things. Okay, we don't know it all. We are all humans. So if you have anything, any question, anything you feel you want to ask, and I am here to answer you. Hello, Kali. Thank you for joining my live video. I appreciate. How are you? I hope you're good. And I'm really sorry for coming live now. I should have been here earlier, but I had a whole lot at hand, so this is actually when I'm free. And I decided today I am not going to teach anything. I am not going to talk about anything. Rather, let me just answer questions from my subscribers. Let me answer questions from my subscribers. Let me know what is bothering them. Let me know what they are thinking about a particular thing. And also let me just know what, as in, let me have, let's see, I'm going to actually go to do a one-on-one video with all of you guys, okay, so that we can be able to deliberate. Maybe I'll just bring out something and we'll see our opinions. Everybody will be able to contribute. Let's see your opinion about a particular issue. So we are all going to do it one day. I'm going to have one-on-one conversation with each and every one of you, so that we will all bring out our own opinion about a particular problem. It will help to solve the problem at hand. It will help. It will go a long way for us. So this night I said that no teaching, just question and answer. Do you have any question that you want me to answer? Anything at all? So long as other people get to learn from it, ask. It's important. It shows that we are progressing. We don't just talk and talk too much of talking. No, sometimes we need to, sit back and, deliberate on the reality. Any question for me? Could be anything, even if you don't have, just say anything, just say something at least. Say something. I want people to learn from this channel. I want people to be aware through this channel. I want people to know that we are not wasting our time. So do you have anything in your opinion? Do you have any question to ask? Elisha, thank you so much. Nice to meet you here too. I appreciate you joining my live video. I appreciate you a whole lot. Elisha, do you think there is a particular question something you want us to discuss? Do you have any question in mind? You can go through my channel, just go through it, maybe go through maybe any of the videos. Is there anything, any suggestions, any opinion you want to bring into the table? How are you? How did your day go? How are you faring? I hope you're okay. Try as much as you can to be happy. Try to be happy. And let's bear in mind that nobody can make us happy. We are the ones that will make ourselves happy. Yes, because when you expect, there are some certain things we expect from people, but at the end of the day, they fail us, okay? So try as much as you can to be happy. It will help you a whole lot because when you're happy, you will live long, okay? Well, thank God for social media because even if you happen to be having a bad day or maybe a boring day, when you log in the social media, a lot of things will make you happy. You find yourself being happy. Like, it's crazy, but it's real. Try to be happy. Don't let anything bother you. If I want to be a parent out there, a struggling parent, I too am a parent. So if you happen to be a parent, just calm down. Think it through. Don't don't act rationally. Just calm down. It's just a phase. All these things you're seeing, they are a phase that one day you pass. It will be a story. You will be the one telling the stories. And you'll also be one encouraging other struggling parents. Okay? So it will one day be a story that you have to tell. I know it's not easy. At all, it's not easy. But with God on our side, He'll come through for us. Yes. Like I said, try to be happy. Look out for that one thing that makes you happy. Do it. Okay, let me tell you a story. When I had my first child, I wasn't really prepared. You know that naive aspect of parenting and what to do at some point, but I just knew that one day it would be a story that I will have to tell. Some of the bad days, some of my boring days, or maybe some days that I'm weak, what I do is if the baby is crying, I'm telling you about my first experience with my first child. If my baby is crying and I feel I don't know what to do, I don't know the next thing to do, and I've done all the things I could do, I'll just look out for a way, and because me, I love to dance, so I'll just look out for a way. Why I'm telling you this is because I said try to make yourself happy, no matter what. Okay, all the stress, they are not temporary. They are just temporary. Sorry, they are not permanent. So it's a phase. You will have to tell the story a day, one day. So when my baby is crying and I feel like I've done a lot of things and there's nothing I could do again, I just go and turn up maybe one music and I'll start dancing. And I'll be singing and I'll be facing my baby like this. I'll be dancing and I'll be facing my baby so that my baby will see me that I'm dancing. As the baby is crying, me, I'm busy, like dancing and singing to that my song. Before you know it, the baby will be like, even the baby itself will be confused. The baby will be like, it's better I close my mouth too. So before you know it, my baby will just keep quiet and start looking at me like, is this me? Because in the normal, he will want me to be carrying him around. But no, that particular moment, I am exhausted. You get, so I didn't. It's not a moment for me to come and say I want to come and start crying. No, or maybe I will come and start saying, how did I get myself into this situation? So I had to do what I can at that moment to make myself happy and to support myself. That music and that dance was a support system for myself. Yes, because if I say, what could I have done? Nothing. And I'm alone, just me and the child at that particular moment. And will I start calling my parents? Will I start calling my husband to come back from work? No. And that particular day too, my sisters, they were not around. So it was just me and him. I had to turn up high tone. I had to put it on a high tone so that the people will hear. It's not just his own voice. We get. Thank you for watching my video, Elisha. Elisha Risha. Elisha Risha. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name properly. Thank you. Thank you for watching my videos. Do you have any question for me? Today is question and answer day. If you have any question you feel you want me to answer so that people will learn from it, please do well to ask. And luckily for me today, my son loves music. He can sing. He's always singing. I think maybe it's because of that pattern I used on him. I'm always, each time I feel he's disturbing, like he's screaming more than he should when he's supposed to, when I've done my best. So I'll on the music and I'll start dancing. It became, at some point it became a habit for me and he got used to it. And I think maybe sometimes when he wants me to turn on the music, he'll start crying. So him too, for me, I feel he's enjoying the music and now he can sing. Like my husband literally call him Michael Jackson because now he loves music, he loves to dance, and he sings a lot. So there are a lot of in fact there are a lot of challenges people face when it comes to parenting. This one I just told you is a tip of the iceberg when it comes to my own a whole lot of experience. But the only thing is you have to keep going, keep pushing, you get, and don't be discouraged. Don't feel it's something you cannot do. No. Like I said, there was a particular video I did and I said God can never assign you to do something get he feels you cannot be able to handle. Before God will say, okay, take this, have this, it means you can be able to take appropriate care of it. So for you to have a child, to be able to have a child that you call your own, it means God has seen it and he knew that one way or the other that you are capable of taking care of that child. Yes, that you're capable of taking care of that child. So don't feel it's something you cannot do. No, you need to keep pushing. At some point you get used to it. And when those children are not around, maybe they've gone to school or maybe they travel for holiday, you will find yourself missing them. Even with all those their wahalas and disturbance, you still find yourself as a mother, as a father, as a parent, as a guardian missing those children. Imagine you see yourself maybe as a teacher in school, and now you guys went on a long time, let's say a summer holiday. That's a one of kind of a long period holiday. You find out that when school resumes, the first day you're entering the class, you'll be like, oh, it's been a while. You have that feeling of missing what you are used to doing. Okay, somehow when you feel it. Elisha, my videos you watch, hope I know they may not be maybe up to standard for social media standard, but when it comes to the views and the video quality, but I promise you, with time there will be changes. Wow, this is actually a very interesting question. In fact, it's one of the major. This is a vital and a very important question for me, for me, for me, in this current state, in this 21st century, in fact, as it stands now, do not give your child a tablet or a phone without you monitoring it. It is very risky. Believe me, it's very risky. And also, some of you, when you give your child video games to play, especially those video games that requires your child to use network, that requires your child to be live, it is important that you monitor who they are talking with on those video games, because whoever it is can tell the person to you tell your child to log into a particular you know is a particular network. From there you might think your child is just there playing game with his or her phone. You might not know that your child has derailed to something or to an idea someone is telling him or her to to log in on the phone. And before you know it, your child you feel is innocent, that doesn't know anything, that doesn't know anything. Somehow the child has become maybe even wider than a particular child that you know. It is not advisable as a parent to give your child a tablet without monitoring it. If possible, download the videos. If you want your child to be watching an educational movie, have this time around, you need, before handling it, giving a child a tablet or a phone to to always be with, make sure there is a particular thing you want your child to learn from that thing. Okay, if you want your child to have fun with it, download be the one to download those things, those videos, then ensure that that phone is not connected to the internet. Disconnect it and make sure there is no way, if possible, take out the SIM card. If possible, monitor it from time to time. Okay, you can maybe when your child is maybe watching the video, you can just come in, let's say every 30 minutes or maybe every 1 hour to check. You'll be like, oh baby, what are you seeing? Are you enjoying it? The baby, oh, let me go, let me see, wow, 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 with your love and soft tone. Your child might think, oh, you're trying to see his or her, what's he or she is watching. You want to join he or she, but the child will not know that you're trying to see if the child has started doing maybe otherwise with those phones. Monitor your child's tablets, monitor your child's phone. Okay. And also, it is there's a certain age it's okay for your child to start making his or her choices. It will help the child when it comes to choice making. Okay, is a stage, is a development in your child's life. It is totally okay, all right, for your child to say, I want this, I want to see this particular movie. Then it is actually going to impact positively on that child's life. Okay, there's nothing wrong with your child saying, I want to watch this particular one, I want to watch this, because moreover, he or she has started watching it. Maybe there must be 1 or 2 times that we were able to play that particular movie for he or she. Okay, or maybe he or she was able to hear or know about that particular movie from a friend or from their classmates. Okay, so it's okay for your child to request for something, to know how to make his or her choice. But it is left for you as a parent to oversee that that particular movie will impact in your child's life positively. But if it's something or a movie that your child will not learn from it, there won't be any positive impact from, if you're when your child is watching it, or maybe when your child is not watching it. If you see that that channel is not going to impact in your child's life positively, it is okay for you as a parent to say no. That's when you can say no. But if it's a movie or a channel you feel that can impact in your child's life, during his or her free period, you can allow the child to see it. It's okay for a child to be able to make his or her choice. It's a stage in their life that they have to embrace. Okay, so get used to it. And the only thing is, no, go through that movie. Just tell them, okay, so time I'm going to put it for you, but why you're saying that is because you want to use maybe your own spare time to go through that movie or that particular channel to see if it's going to impact in your child's life positively. So long as that movie or that channel that your child is requesting for is going to impact in your child's life positively, allow the child to see it. As a parent, you approve it. But if your child is requesting for a particular movie to see, or maybe a channel to watch, just tell the child. Don't just say, okay, I'll give it to the child immediately. Tell the child, so time, I am going to play it for you. Okay? So that the child will just give you that break for you to go and see it for yourself. If that is educational, if that movie is going to impact in your child's life positively, if truly during your own spare time you've gone through it and it's going to impact in your child's life positively, during that period, tune it on the allow the child to see that movie. But if peradventure that movie is going to harm your child, okay, when that time comes, call your child to sit down. Okay, you can call your child, just bring your child, say, baby, honey, see, the movie you're requesting for is actually, you can, you tell the child a little, you get, whether it's going to be, if that happens to be a harmful movie, that's why I'm saying you should call the child, sit the child down and say, I don't want you to watch this, it's not good for your age. Let the child know. And that is why it's good that you know your child. Okay, because if it happens to be a child that is now understanding whatever you or your partner is telling them, by the time you are able to tell that child that, see why you are not going to watch it now, or see what the reasons why you are not supposed to see it, okay, then the child will be fine. You get, the child will be fine. And some of our children, for the ones that are, let's say, from age 1 to 4, age 1 to 5, age 1 to 5, if they say they want to watch a particular channel, let's say, it can be for fun. Okay, it can actually be for fun. So it's important that you approve it as a parent. But for your children, the ones that are a little bit grown, go through that particular thing, because for a child to say, I want this particular thing, there might be a reason for it. It's left for you to use your parenting knowledge, okay, to go through it. Check, if that movie is going to impact in your child's life, you're good to go. You can approve it for your child to see it. Okay, so it's important. The important thing is be aware of what your child is seeing. Know what you leave your child with. It's okay for them to make their choices. It's okay, but be sure to check if that choice your child is making is going to harm or is going to impact in his or her life, and know when to say no. And that is, if it's going to be happy, is if it's a harmful movie, say no. There's no wrong thing for you as a parent to say no. Okay, so it's important you approve. If I start from small, anything saying, oh, this movie you're going to watch it, give them time, give them time. Before you know it, they will not have that sense of understanding that mommy mom is the my mom, my dad is always approving. They are the ones to approve what I'm going to see. So they will have that sense of that you are also like that, you are also conscious of what them as your child are seeing, maybe seeing it with their tablet and all of that. So it's important. So did I answer your question? For some of us who are lacking behind, Alicia asked, she said, is it right to allow a child to watch movie of their choice without parents' approval? The answer is not right for a child to watch without a parent's approval. Okay, so long as the parents is not aware of what that movie is all about, don't approve it. You can only approve it when you are aware that that movie is going to impact in your child's life. If the child requests for it, allow the child to see it, because you already know what the movie is all about, and they can only watch it at the appropriate time. It's not every time. I want to watch, I want to watch, I want to watch. Sometimes engage them in other extracurriculum activities. Let them go and do, if it's to some you know crafts. Engage them. They shouldn't be on their tablets all the time. So long as that movie or their child is requesting for, you know all about it, you know it's something that can impact in your child's life, it's right for your child to ask for it. Okay, and for your child to ask, before the child will even ask, already the child is seeking for your approval. Okay, so it's okay to allow your child to watch the movie of their choice with your approval. Okay, you have to approve it. And when you have proved it for once, it's the next time you don't need, the child doesn't need your approval to see that particular movie. All the child needs to is to just ensure that that is the appropriate time to see that movie. Because if it's a child that you are assigned to do something, the child has to get that chores done first, and the child is free to see that particular movie. So long as you know what your child is watching, it's okay. They can always see their choice of movie. So long as it's not going to clash with maybe their other activity, or their time, and like it's not going to clash with other time that is meant for another vital activity. Yet it's okay. They can see their movie as long as you've approved it for the first time. It means it's not going to be harmful to that child. So it's okay. So, in case you're following my channel for the first time, or you're viewing for the first time, this is CHISOM VIVIAN AB Williams. YouTube channel. And all we do here is we teach, we learn all about positive parenting. Please subscribe in case if you've not subscribed, and turn on your notification button so that you get notified each time I'm uploading a video, or maybe I am going live like this, so that you get notified and you can be able to join us. One way or the other, we'll get to learn new things. So is there any other person, do you have any question you feel you want to ask, so that we'll talk about it and other people will be aware of it and also get to learn as a parent, because we are all humans, and so long as we are alive, learning continues. No one stops learning. We learn every day. Yes, no one knows it all at all. And sorry, Elisha, was I able to answer your question? A lot of parents, one of the mistakes parents do make this time around is to leave their children with tablets that are connected to Wi-Fi, and that have direct access to the internet. And at the end of the day, they might think their child is seeing maybe a cartoon or maybe a particular educational, channel that he or she has already downloaded or installed for the child. But you don't know, because that tablet or that phone has direct access to the Wi-Fi and internet, okay, connection. The child can just one day, in fact, imagine yourself pressing your phone. You see things sometimes things will just pop up on the phone. That is what will happen when your child is making use of that tablet. Something will pop up and the child will be curious. The child will be just like anxious to see, what is this? Is someone sending a message? With their innocent mind, before you know it, the child will click on it and it will open. And the child will be like, what am I saying? And that is the time when children gets to see pornography without you being aware that your child has seen a pornography. So it is important you monitor your child's tablet, know what they are saying. If you have approved, before your child see any cartoon, make sure you've gone through it. Is a channel that you know. Okay, you approve it for the child. And if maybe any day your child feels like he or she wants to see it, so long as it's something you've approved before, it's okay for your child to say, I want to see this. Let them see that one they feel like. Is you that you are teaching the child that it's good to know what you want and it's good to make your choice. Okay? Your choice matters. You're also teaching your child, to make decisions. That way the child is deciding, I'm going to see this and not this. So everything, some things are, learning, some things are the way children learn. For a child to say, I want this from this, and not this, it means the child is learning. And your child is now on the stage of, making choices. It's a good thing, it's an improvement. But the most important thing is for you to be sure that that one he or she is requesting for is educational and is going to impact positively on his or her life. Always know that your child will always need your guidance, even if that child claims to be tough. Oh, I know it all. Sometimes the little corrections, the little guidance, those little ways, the little efforts we do, the little guidance we help our children. It will always help them. It will always remind them that we also care about their well-being. Okay? It's important that we oversee our children's tablets. Okay, not just, do you have any, let's say, challenges that you're facing? Let's talk about it too. If you have any challenges you are facing when it comes to parenting, or maybe you've noticed something in a particular child and you feel there should be a solution to this, bring it up. Let's discuss it. Let's talk about it so that people will be aware. People will know. Get? We are creating a sensitization here. Let people be aware. Thank God for social media. Let people be aware that there are solutions to some of the problems, some of the things they feel that can't, some of the problems they feel that can't be solved. There is actually a solution to it. Oh, another thing is, if you have anything to tell, you want people to know. If you have anything, suggestion, just say it. Let people know. I must not be the only one. Okay, it mustn't be me. You are free to, bring in your own opinion, your own suggestion. Okay, let's help each other. Parenting, no one knows it all. Okay, I am glad we are doing this today. Okay, I'm really glad. I'm excited. I just wish a lot of people will be able to know about this channel. You get the things we need to do as a parent. People needs to be aware. Even I'm also praying that let single ladies and single guys get to know about this channel so that they will be aware on time on how to handle some of the things relating to child parenting, raising of children and all of that. Parenting can never be delegated. Some of us as parents, some parents will want to shy away from their duties, but at the long run, they will be the one to suffer it. It's important that you be in your child's life. It's important that you guide your child. It's important you teach your child to love, manners, respect, and all of that. Those things are very vital. You teach your children those things. It will help them when they grow up. It will help to shape their future. It will help to shape the adults they will become. Awareness is the key. Okay? Teach your child love, respect, how to respect people, how to value people. Okay? Teach your children. Help them to build their sense of security. Their emotional security is very important. Okay? It's very important. So that they can be able to be, so that they can be self-confident, so that they know their self-worth. So that you won't have a child that will be bullied and the child will come back and the child will not be able to speak up to you as a parent and tell you that he or she was being bullied in school. guide your children. Start from start from start on time. Start on time is important. Start on time. Guide your children. Start on time. Help them. Help them to be their self-taught. Help them to be their self-taught. Let them know when to say no. Be there in your child's life. Try, no matter your busy schedule. A time will come. Even those activities that you use to surround yourself, to tie yourself down, that is those activities that are making you to be away from your children, not to pay closer attention to your children. A time will come. You will find out that those things are not worth it. You will find out that those things are not worth it. And you say, had I known, I wouldn't have, spend much time at work and neglecting my family, neglecting my children. At time, somebody, you will sit back and you will know that those things does not worth it. It doesn't worth it. No matter how small. Find time to play with your kids. Those ones are important. Like I told you in my story. Today, I can confidently call my children out and say, it's like the house is so quiet. Please, let's turn up the music. Let's dance. Everybody will start dancing. Okay? Find time. Children will always be children. One thing about them there is that the things we bring to them, they are always welcome. They are always welcoming it. Okay? They are always ready to welcome whatever we bring to them. Okay, as a parent, because they trust us. So find some activities. Some days take them out. Go park. Okay? Play with them. Okay? Go if it happens to be a karaoke, go sing. Everybody find time for them. Help them to know that they are being loved at home. I don't know. Still waiting for your questions. I'm just using all the things I'm saying, to keep us going while we wait for other people to ask questions. So if you still have more questions, you are free. Ask. Ask. I just want us to be aware of their children. A lot of parents don't know that they even have the right to the approval of what the children gets to see or watch. Some parents will just be like, if I say no or if I don't approve it now, won't it be a problem? Again, it's not, so long as that thing your child wants to watch or that particular thing your child wants to see is not going to impact in the child's life, say no to it. Don't approve it. When that child grow up to your age, to some certain age, the child will understand. And the child will be glad that you were able to guide them. Nothing good comes easy. Even for us to raise children that are smart, children that are optimistic, children that knows their right from the wrong, for us to raise children that are good children, children that of good behavior, it takes a whole lot of work. You have to work. Impart those things, impart those knowledge into their life. As you're doing it, you're helping to shape their future. You are helping them to shape who they become as an adult. That's why many children who their parents neglect, they turn out to be, paranoid. They turn out to be emotionally distant. Sometimes their self-esteem is very low. Sometimes they don't even know when to say no. Sometimes they feel they can tolerate everything, but when you are raising your child the way you ought to, your child, your child, your child will less likely go and seek love from where it is not necessary. Your child will know his or herself. Your child will know that I am not supposed to take this. I am not supposed to do this. I am not supposed to do that. I am not supposed to take this, tolerate this. Is important. Be in your child's life. Say it. If it's something that requires you to speak, speak to that child's life. If it's something that requires you with action, do it. Do it so that the child will see you and learn as the child is seeing you. The things you say, the things you do, are also the major things that the children learn. And someone said for you to say you want to raise an optimistic children. For you to say you want to raise an optimistic children means you yourself has to be optimistic. Work towards it. Even if you are not that optimistic, but work towards it. We know we are not perfect, but try to work towards perfection. Try to make yourself person. Look out for those wrongs, the mistakes your parents have made, you have made. You don't want your children to make it. So now is the time to change. If you're the one that speaks, if you're the kind of person that lives if you're that rascal, you live a roused life, you try to stop it so that your children does not imitate you. Your children does not copy it from you. Your children do not copy those things from you. Let me tell you, 80%, I didn't say 90. No, I didn't say 90. So that say is I'm not I'm being 80% of our children's attitude. Let me not say 80, 90. Yes, 90% of our children's attitudes, 90% of who they are from us, their parents. They look up to us. They listen to the things we say. They watch our attitude. Even as spouse, how we relate between us as spouse. They are watching you. That is why, let me tell you, do you know that sometimes when a child grow up, the child will be like, Mom, if he's a female child, say, I want to marry a man like that, like daddy. For the male ones, they'll say, Dad, Mom, I want to marry a woman that is like you. Do you think that just came out of the blues? No. They have been seeing you, the way you love, you care, you protect them and all of that. You fight for them, you cherish them. They just want it. And you might think it's a common thing. No, it's not common. It is an impact. It's something that you've imparted in them. Now they want it. You get. So when you impact positively in your children's life, your children will also want to be you. They want to make you proud. Things like that. It's as if I'm talking too much. I've not forgotten today's topic, which is question and answer. If you have any question, please do well to ask. Ask. Let me answer you. I'm here for you. This video is for you. I'm here live for you to answer your questions. Let me answer your question today. Please recommend my channel to your friends. Do well to subscribe. Recommend my channel to your friends, okay? And turn on your notification button, please, so that I get notified each time I'm live. Okay, so I think I should be wrapping up. It's time for me to wrap up with the few things we've discussed. And thank you, Miss Elisha, for your question. And it's thank you so much because it helps a lot of us to know that there are things like this are some of the challenges a lot of parents are facing. So thank you so much for joining my life. See you on my next video. Please turn on your notification button so that I get notified for my next video. Okay? Thank you.